Hi lovely viewers, it's me again, your one and only Mutati Mpundu. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time on my channel, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel by hitting the red subscribe button down below and turn the bell icon to join the notification squad. Don't forget to like, share and leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this video in the comment section below. I'll be super glad to hear from you lovely viewers.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good. Yes, just want to contribute something. Yeah, one for Mr. Nevas Mumba. Yeah, I know that we are condemning him, but you see, yourself also, you're also in the same shoes.
How?
I hope this time will not go back to that.
How?
Because people, you are doing a good job, quite, but you see, initially, you are also on the other side. You are also hitting Edgar Lungu. You see? The same way Nefas Mumba is doing. So you find that sometimes maybe trusting you, it may be quite difficult. I hope this time you are going to be consistent maybe with what you are saying.
And I'm sure you
That's
mean,
my contribution.
And I'm sure you mean when consistent, you mean not to support Lungu at all.
No. What I'm saying, this time you have got that agenda you have, right? And you are also there are some issues for you to have brought up, which are valid, quite okay. I hope we will stick to that, not whereby later on we discover that you are on the other side.
Sorry, you mean to say if Edgar Lungu is in State House?
No. Because currently you are on the Arewere agenda, not so. So we are hoping that you are going to stick to that throughout, despite having those challenges we're having in PF1.
No, listen. I have already.
Wait a minute. Come again.
Wait a minute. I have already spoken. I'm running the Arewere agenda. But that agenda has to succeed. If that agenda is failing, I mean, I can't continue with it. I can't. I mean, that's the truth. So that kind of consistency it doesn't make sense. When you see that something is not working out, you can't just say no consistent. I mean, if you so from my point of view, the Arewere agenda, I will continue supporting it as long as it is making sense. If it is not making sense, I will stop. This is a fact. Hear it very clearly. I'm not even hiding. I'm supporting the Arewere agenda because it is making sense. I see it is the only solution that we have at the moment. But if it is failing, there is no way I'm going to continue. But the difference with me, my brother, with Nevas Mumba, even if I went to support by UPND, if tomorrow I supported by UPND, not that I'm going there, I'm not going there, but if in case I'm supporting Hakainde Hichilema, like I did some few months ago, I will not lie. When I went to UPND, by UPND, they were telling me to say, no, I should be supporting that Hakainde Hichilema has done this and that. I refused. I told them at the moment, there is more to be done before we start saying Hakainde Hichilema has done, because at the moment, really there isn't much. So that is a difference. I will not lie. But Nevas Mumba bala vepa. I don't lie. Hello? That is my point, my brother.
Yes, I'm hearing you.
But Nevas Mumba, even if he sees that it is not true, but him, because like for example, in the proceed of crime, but Nevas Mumba knows that Edgar Lungu really there is nothing to talk about. But he goes on, trying to make a point. Come on. That I will not do. Thank you.
So yeah, hear you very well.
Thank you, my brother. Hello? Hello? I'm
I will even just let me disagree. But
Hello?
ile
kutoka phone ili pa loud phone yenu ili pa loud phone yenu
awo taidi pa loud
mulela nda beti taile mfika bwino mwe.
Maybe let me try. I think in network.
Okay, akula ndeni tufa hapo tumfa.
Na sio nataka kwa disagree.
Yeah, shupe. Oh, sorry. Hello? Hello?
Hello, good evening, my brother.
Good evening.
Na mulondola wino sana efintisoma sana. Ukwambira paki ba embassy mumba. Okuya kuri wa Jack Mwimbu. Ba PF. Ndanda kupali ba PF first. Ba PF ngomba na kila. Ila shidama election na ile nkali pasana. There's no way I want to think about my election. You can't participate. Forgetting that issue that ground, people that shifting their minds to Membe to Ali Karaba. Their name is dying. They are just waiting for 2026, which is not possible. They're supposed to be participating in my elections. When they carry I'm sure they are listening to what you are saying. You have to take your advice. It's very painful. Hello? Yeah, 90 point here, wakalamba never super. Katuishi mu pastor wawonga wabashani na wakwisa omuti wawu pastor tamuli. Barafuri wabaye ba advisor baba HHDF abasengire muri Rwanda. Gauri mutati paizi finti kusumeshama. Ndomba mwanzo wakufayo okuya. Eba lekutirisha futhi baleona olaba nabo. Balaba ifinto kurachi. Okay, sala ndashaka ngokushintsinto kachachi. How you going to stand before abanabo abaleona awulat. Bamusa simumba kule kwa mdala. Kule ni kwa tena amani. Baja kumimbona ila shaka jeje wabarika baba. Namurondora sana. Sana. Tabakwetera mind ya diplomatic ide tabakwata ko. That's why I say much pante. Nichi pante bali cha.
Na tumusanga.
Tulemuleta. Before tawaraisa parade wafi muntu washa kwa no. Wale issue resource. What fair out there kwa kubra actually that. Wale punya kono muntu kacho no wale wa. Awe. Wale kwa tamalo. Chile kali pamwe. Awe chapo to ala ndesingi. Bekena barande ko.
Datotera. Hello?
Hello.
Yes sir.
Mwawombeni mkwani?
Mkwani mwawombeni.
Wino wenu hawe na mulondorola kwena na tumfa mwe. Ndeko kusako fe disagree na wakola o wachira tuma concerning PF. PF as it is now shako wati tulekusha mindset tula kuudi banani na tula kuudi bakanaba na ngoro wa SP awe. PF ya uma voters card yesu. So nanguta tulesta participate muma kaichipani vari vula vapera avo vachavinga vasampa vanani. So we'll be the first mu Africa maybe kuchita produce presidential candidate as independent. So lungu hapa riponze kwake mina na mpabwato. Nipali we. Ipachi muti, we are going to vote for him. Otherwise, there's nothing happening in Zambia. So we cannot shift our mindset. No. And for JJ Banda also, Now, for one of us, JJ Banda, te mataba kwa tumaronga mwisaka, let's go to Zambia. Or of Yumbo. Let's respect the human rights. Because muno Zambia, JJ challengera wike ku prison. Muna ndoko atalisa mention abantu wa ku State House. So even them, we are going to follow them after losing power also. We want to know who abducted him. Otherwise, everyone has to contribute. Thank you so much. Now, Mulanda Buno-san.
Thank you.
Muka.
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, I want to put forward.
Yes, please.
You know, in each of PF trying to participate in these elections, I think they can, but the problem is that any candidate that can be put there, unless those ones that are approved by Chavinga and Ingona, the way the electoral system has been put now, that only the president of one particular party can approve the certificate or whatever. I don't know that thing still stands. The next one is about Nevas Mumba. You know, I suspect a few days ago he was seen with the Mwenalubemba. And to me, I suspect that we didn't know the agenda what he went to see the Mwenalubemba about. It was soon after when GABM was put in jail. I suspect strongly that maybe he was sent there to go and discuss with the Mwenalubemba to say, please, listen, this is, ABCD, just to cool him down so he does not react. But still more, I'm disappointed because GABM had to lose the job during Basata's time for the sake of Mwenalubemba. And Mwenalubemba could not become a chief because the president refused to recognize him as the chief. And that was the way the fight was between, because GBM had gone to Kasama to meet the Mwenalubemba. And the president
anyway,
got annoyed.
The details, let's leave the details. I think, thank you. I've gotten your point. Thank you. Hello?
Hello, Tata Mwabombeni.
I'm quite Mwabombeni, ma.
Nchitamkwai. Ala tata muire kokutushova. Ifwe tulanda chi ichisosa chipamano.
Thank you.
Olo ulekweverapo nishina kutemwa. Gata kutemenwe sijana unshebwa wayane sintu kubuko. Personally, I'm following and you're just telling us the truth in our faces. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Iredia shiria kwa jeje tata. Bushemule ibukisho kweba chibakateka. Badi tuevere. Bashire pamula basange chine tiachisa bajaki muhimu. Balanda. We have arrested Badiabale Tuma. Bamwikete ku Mozambique. Bushori omuntu abakwi. Oba tweberepo. Talachika na nomba mu Zambia. Di pano tuli. Batire sokwaba. No kulala talala. No kushipula tashipula. But mwireko kutushova mule tushova, it will make us work. Thank you, Tata.
And that's the open mind I like. People need to be open minded because
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Good evening, Rajkofi.
Good evening.
Okay. Thank you so much for giving me the chance to contribute to this program also. I'll focus on EF, and I also have a question for you, Kumalasti. Okay, so first of all, I would say we, the Zambian people, allowed the church to be where it is today because of being docile. We have to agree. But in as much as we condemn PF that they are not doing much, PF is being fought left, right, and center. And in retaliation, PF wants to follow the law. Mamona, they want to follow the law in the way they do the things. Unfortunately, UPN is not democratic, meaning they are dictatorial regime. They don't follow or abide by the law or the constitution that they sought to uphold. Now, looking at all these I've mentioned, the battle is that the battle actually is not for Edgar Lungu alone or PF leaders. The battle is for the Zambian people, the citizens, particularly those that are affected by the current economic challenges, the high cost of living, and the hardship in Zambia. So now, looking at what I've mentioned, my question to you is, what tactics should we use as Zambians to fight back UPN, looking at the dictatorial tendencies that they have?
So, you see, my brother, some of what politics is like a battle. It's a war. People die in politics, you know that. People die in politics. So, some of the strategies, I cannot come here, especially when a government is not following the law. Because when a government is not following the law, you cannot be using the law to fight them. How are you taking, they are not following the law and court. How do you expect it? What do you expect out to come out of the court? When the court, they have taken over the courts. You see? You can't expect anything to come from the courts. So you need to put pressure.
Sorry for cutting you short. We have tried, because when we elected UPN into power, we thought they were democratic and they were going to follow the rule of law. They were going to abide by the constitution. But unfortunately, constitution the constitution of Zambia is not changed. So now, since if we follow the law to fight something, nothing is working. The thing that we have to do now is to rise. So we have to rise now.
Listen, my brother. There are things that we can say in a public forum like this, and there are things that we cannot say, that we can only say when in the Natwikara Panshi. So, and that response, that is the response that I give you. That I cannot come here and start saying, hey, do this. The only thing is that some of these things, people should be able to sit and say, how do we fight back? UPND, when they were in opposition, are you telling me they were following the law? In the way they were pushing against UPND?
But UPND were brutal in opposition. They were very brutal.
Thank you, bye.
They were not even respecting the law.
Bye. Haka in the Ichirema. Was he respecting the law? Haka in the Ichirema drove side by side with the president. Haka in the Ichirema, when he was called to come and explain about the Feruna case, he brought 50 buses and 2 people died. And some fools are saying, no, Tayari, you made people to die. It's Haka in the Ichirema who brought that confusion and caused 2 people to die. Hello?
Hello, Mr. President.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, thank you. I'm very happy for the topics you have touched on today, especially, reminding us, back here home of our duties concerning the political situation of our party and the affairs of the nation. We are too sleepy. Things will not just happen overnight or miraculously, but we need to wake up and begin to act. Some of us, we are pulling our own strings in small ways, but the more we rise, a lot of us rise up. This one is pulling this string, that string. Our small little efforts put together
who will shake the dictator in power today. As for JJ and the current Minister of Home Affairs and the briefing he had, you know, they are just trying to sway attention from what was happening in Luapula, where they summoned the chiefs in Luapula to meet with the 6 ministers. Because of the by-elections coming up in Kawambwa. So that focus is diverted to JJ, and because they know JJ's issue is a hot cake in the nation. Even the manner in which the minister was speaking was so sheepish. You know, he looked, he didn't know what he was talking about. And I want to believe so. So just continue really reminding us of our duty to rise up and do what we can to defend our country and democracy. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. I'm not saying people rise up. Please get me clearly. I haven't said people rise up. It's an rise up but we need to fight back. UPND is not following the law. UPND is being dictatorial. But I am not saying let's rise up. I'm a Democrat. Chapina na popen. Hello? Hello? Yeah, I'm quite sure, man.
Yondishaweno. Ingombe iliye chali na mabula. Mukweba chibe mbanderanda. Iliye chali na mabula. Aishi woko bati ayamata babantu n'abalima. So chimone ntunguru shishapata ruze. Ishi ntunguru shituina shote ntunguru shiyo. Ati chika dipo bashikuni bumoshi. Na neighbors twadibeshi wa kwanza. Wena bawelewele tetituwe peta kubeta. Twadishwa tibali butuke kuchechi. Ba join ama politics wawepa mwanawaza. Batile sata sente kwa. Inshi ku mwoseke shari ngenye na nomwana. I want to assure you that a day is coming for UPND and its minions. They will see. Just wait and see. We are watching.
Natotera. No, it's terrible. It's terrible. What is happening in our country is just not right. It's just not right. You know? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, my dear.
Hey, Mogabon's present.
Buena mwana.
Bueno, Banchito. Awe, makamba bwino maningi, especially pa inkanyawa Jack Mungu. Ya makamba bwino maningi, kaivone kamunga vili easy kutenga mtu, kunja kwa ziku. Munga tuenda kutenga che, phone ya wezwa wala moteo. Serious?
Yeah.
So, waona, wamene ivatani, wamene treating opposition leaders. Mwimbe ya statement ya mewa peleka wa Donald Trump kuli president of Nigeria.
Yes.
Wampasa after 30th November. Akambia to Donald Trump, na press wenze inayo futi mzua akamati, this will go to every leader wazikola pansi. Sinangalia chini ya Nigeria ndiye njia. Asegura, but alliance cha wamenashita infringe my rights ya ma opposition leaders. Ma sanction ya zamu. So nje vanizo funote at least nishitao contribute washita remind to Donald Trump agamba politician alliance wamenashita infringe my rights yaki. Leader alliance azawelenga tu ndani, aza making sure afake ma sanction ngati ni prison international criminal court vazamupereka Guantanamo Bay wakamba tiyankana open chaustay alibe woshimika nawo sikomo kwambiri tayari
sikomo Kairi, HH thinks that everybody thinks like him. That's why even when Kamara Harris came into Zambia, he started talking about Donald Trump. If Donald Trump had come into Zambia, I'm sure HH would have been very happy to arrest him and give him back to the Americans. So it doesn't work out. Other countries don't behave like that. Hello.
Hello. Hi, President Tayali.
Hello. How are you, ma'am?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you for the great job and great analysis. I just wanted to chip in on a couple of issues. The first issue I want to talk about is the issue of JJ and yourself. So I know the whole world's eyes are on Zambia right now.
Yes.
If it comes Zambia is not a small case, it's a big issue. So we Zambians need to be aware that whatever is going on in Zambia, these are high profile cases because President Tayali is a president of a political party and JJ Banda is a representative of his people in Petauke. So these cases, you guys, they are high profile cases and the whole world is watching. Point number 2, Zambia's democracy is very young. We have had World War I, World War II. We have had innocent people have been killed because of rulers who came to power as Democrats and they later became tyrants.
Yes.
And we are seeing this thing taking shape in Zambia. So we have been advising this new Dawn government. They think they are untouchable, they are invisible. But the whole world is watching because what is playing out in Zambia has happened before. And because these things have happened before, that's why we have the United Nations was formed because of because of some of the things the world went through. And United Nations High Commission for Refugees was formed because innocent people were killed because of leaders seeking revenge instead of justice. So that is what I want to tell New Dawn government and your praise singers that muachepa sana. The whole Zambia is on a microscope and the whole world is watching you because what you are trying to do, other leaders have done it and they have failed. So it's like a time bomb. And I end here. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And it's true what she's saying that, I can assure you myself here, time and again, I am called for one meeting there, another meeting there, another meeting by some big organizations. And they are asking very interesting questions, including that issue which happened at the UNHCR where some people were arrested and whatever. I just had a meeting on Thursday. 2 meetings I've actually had on that issue. And, they are asking me here and there. And even this issue of JJ, some people are very interested in that issue of JJ. I've had 2 phone calls today. 2 phone calls on the issue of JJ. Immediately the minister came in and whatever. 2 phone calls asking me. They were actually, one, I had to clarify about this issue because people say, hey, no, the government has said JJ is an armed robber, is an aggravated robber. So I had to explain about it. Hello?
Yero.
Yes.
Wakati.
Emkwaya.
So baona manga bazamugwira JJ Banda. Jack Mwimbu. kunisana nda ku skulu achitika monga ndi uja muntu tasandikamba ati monga sana nkale mu parliament mayezi ambiri.
Kind, that's why Visiana, if you have never been in government, you might not know these kind of things. You know, because for them, they just think, Alipa Zimbabwe. No, we'll bring him. Just please. There are procedures.
Venekoswe, vakaposita, wana manga. Vazakatawa, wanaveva. Pero veve kai milandu zao zilikiria, vazakagwiriwa.
Yeah. No.
So, vakateka tikupemperera nkoni.
Zikomo.
Onse na jeje banda timpempererako.
Zikomo.
Zikomo kwambiri.
Indeed, muzipempera. You should be praying for us, and you should keep supporting us. You should be praying for us, and you should keep supporting us. Me, I'm very grateful for the support that I've received from a number of people. I'm very grateful. Hello.
Good evening, Mr. President, sir.
Good evening. Good evening.
How are you, sir?
I'm okay.
First of all, I want to commend for the great job you are doing.
Thank you.
Upon our nation, Zambia. I'm trying to understand what kind of people we have in government now. I can't understand. It means something. Because how can the minister like to start having replace this without having JJ Banda in his hand? You're supposed to first of all have him. Now the old minister with all intelligence people around him. What kind of embarrassment is that? Who have done this to them? I think they are under a spell. They are not operating in a normal circumstance, no. What kind of minister is that? Zambia. I don't want to make a mistake. Let me just end here my... Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you. This is what it is. When we say people need to learn at job on training, this is what it means. You can't just come up with a press conference. Teka nyeni. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Relax. Hey. I'm sure the Akada media tomorrow they will be carrying headline, JJ arrested. I'm sure. My headline, JJ arrested. JJ coming back to Zambia. Relax. That's what I'm telling you. Relax. Lesa wabonse. And don't think that everybody agrees with your dictatorship. Don't think that everyone agrees with your dictatorship. And you think that everyone is going to agree with your dictatorship. No, they question. And I am the example of that situation where they question what is really going on. You are busy. Hey, Interpol. Which countries? How many countries did I traverse? How many countries did I go into? You are busy, Interpol. And I never walked in the bush. I've always been flying, and I've been to a number of countries since I left my country. I had to choose which country am I going to settle in. I was changing. No, not this country. I go to this country. I had to choose. So if your Interpol, as you are saying, no, Interpol. If Interpol so merit in whatever cases, why didn't they arrest me? Hello? Hello?
Oh, President.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Mukama na walungu ku Zambia. Niko na funzo tayari pati.
Yeah, phone simveka buno mwe. Phone simveka bwino bwino. Sinimvera. Anyway, I think I need to end here. Basically, I think, the issues that I've been talking about is I want, number one, is that you people, you need to understand me. Me, I don't run agenda for whoever. I run my agenda according to my conviction. And when I start, I pick issues, I have objectives. When I pick an issue, I've got an objective. I know where I want to take it. And I'll keep on being on that issue until the objective is reached. And even the Alebo Rapport agenda, it's an objective. And I want that objective to succeed. If I see that the objective or my agenda is not succeeding, why should I continue? Another example that I can give you is the issue of Benayo maps. I've got an objective. It is not that my objective is not kiddist. My objective is not whatever. I've got an objective, and the ultimate objective is that it's the issue of justice. I don't agree that Elias Musiani should go to prison. I don't agree, because the evidence that is there does not point at a person that deserves to go to prison. I will bring out some more evidence. Even on Sunday, I'll be talking about it. And so I run my own agenda. And if I see that this is not happening, if I change, don't say, hey, you have been paid by whoever. No. I don't work like that. You can pay me, but if I don't agree with you, I don't agree with you. I will never come here and lie like Vaneva Smumba. Vaneva Smumba lies. But you see, Vaneva Smumba will be doing some propaganda. That is where we differ with Vaneva Smumba. That is where we differ with Vaneva Smumba. I am disappointed with Vamwine Lumemba. I wish Vamwine Lumemba would fight like other chiefs to, advocate for the GBM. I'm not even talking about no Ama cases, and whatever. I'm looking at compassion. But GBM is not well. And I think, as much as we can talk about the law and whatever, everything, we should also be compassionate. We should strive to save lives. GBM's life needs to be saved. On the issue of JJ, I think the minister spoke too early about JJ. Because whatever it is, wherever JJ is, in whichever country JJ is, he will not just be picked like a bag of maize to say, oh, no. What usually happens is that before a person is extradited, that country also conducts its own investigation. And when they see that, yes, this person is a problem, that's when they extradite a person. But by UPND, they have been saying JJ was involved in aggravated robbery. That aggravated robbery, can they defend it? Can they defend it? How can they defend it when they came into power? They put JJ as leader of the independent members of parliament. JJ was their darling until they saw that they could not detach him from Edgar Chagwalungu. That is how they abducted him. When they abducted him, they beat him up, they tortured him, and left him to die. Unfortunately for them, he survived. When he survived, they got him, put him in a military hospital. From there, they started enticing him so that he can change the story. JJ refused to change the story. That is how they gave him aggravated robbery. So JJ is not a criminal like they are trying to put it. And a country that respects human rights will not just pick JJ and give him back to Zambia. They wouldn't. They wouldn't, because really, the guy is in danger. The guy is in danger and he's running away from danger. That is the situation. So don't be shaken by what Jack Mumbu is saying. Don't be shaken. It doesn't work out like that. It doesn't work out like that. I think those are my issues. At the end of the day, I say thank you very much to all of you that have been supporting us. And I say, Please continue supporting us and continue praying for us. May God bless you. May God bless Zambia. Good night.
Alright, that's all for you today, lovely viewers. If you did enjoy the video, please don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about the video you just watched in the comment section below. I'll be super glad to hear from you, lovely viewers. Once again, I go by the name of Mutati Mpundu. I love you, peace, I gotta go.